Hey, it's Sherry here from sincerelyjean.com, and today I'm going to be giving a quick tutorial on how to create a long pin inside PicMonkey. It's going to look like this. You're going to have two vertical images with some nice text in the middle. These types of pins do really well on Pinterest because it gives the viewer multiple photos to look at, and also it gives them more time to notice your pin because it's long and vertical. Vertical pins always do better on Pinterest. All right. Also, you only need the free trial for what we're going to do. You don't need the paid version of PicMonkey. Go ahead and click Collage, hover over that, and click Computer. We're going to choose our images first. Choose images that don't already have your watermark on them because that'll allow you to position the photo and not have the watermark popping out in a weird place. Click Open. All right, and then click this second icon right here for layouts, and we just use the square deal with 3 rows. And go ahead and exit out of these extra boxes. You're not going to need those. All right, so this gives us 3 areas, vertical images, and then the text in the middle, like we said. According to Canva, the best size for Pinterest right now, width is 735. And according to Canva, also 1100 is the best height, but we normally use 2000 because we like to make them a little bit longer. And like I said, use 2 vertical images, and our pins still do really well that have the 2000 in height. Okay, so just make it approximately 2000, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Okay, and then as you can see, there's automatically white space around the boxes. You can make that white space larger or smaller. When I'm just doing 2 vertical pins with the text in the middle, it's just a personal preference. I don't like the spacing, so I put it on 0. You can choose to do it however you want to do it. And then go ahead and move size the boxes to however long you want your images to be. Like I said, I try to make 2 vertical and then leave a little space in the middle for my text. All right, and then I just kind of eyeball it and try to make these 2 boxes even. Go ahead and click this first image, which is your images, and you can drag your images to where you want them. You can delete the images or add new images up here. You can play around with it. You can actually do a little bit of editing within the collage. Also, you can make them bigger, smaller, fit to cell. You can move them up and down. You can actually change the exposure right inside of the collage feature also. But I like to edit my photos before I put them inside the collage. So they've already been edited. All right. So as soon as you get your photos to where you want them, you can click Export to Editor. You're not going to be able to come back to this collage editor section. So when you click Export to Editor, it's going to pop up, are you sure you're ready to export? You won't be able to come back. Yep, I'm ready. Export to Editor. And this is where we're going to add our text. We highly recommend that you have a style guide with your fonts and your colors, and that you use them on everything you do, including your pins on Pinterest. We have a custom font that we purchased from Creative Market, which is a great resource. And we actually just downloaded it to our computer and uploaded it to PicMonkey. So PicMonkey does allow you to use custom fonts, which is really nice. Okay, so go ahead and add your font, add the text box. Okay, and then just gonna type in chicken parmesan. And then you can kind of play around with it. I usually like to center it and then play around with the size. You can change it down here and kind of just move it around and see what looks best. You can actually add 2 different fonts. Sometimes that looks nice depending on the pin. If you want to add another text box, go ahead and click on the new font, add text. So this is actually a 5-ingredient chicken parmesan. So let's just play around with that and see what looks best. Make the size smaller. I'm going to make this one with just one text. One type of font, one text box, one type of font. Okay, and sometimes it's nice if the text is pouring just a little bit over into the photo. I like that depending on the photo. I think sometimes it looks nice, and in this instance, I think that looks pretty nice. Okay. Don't forget to add your watermark. Go over here and to overlays and click add your own. You can actually make your watermark right on PicMonkey and save it with a transparent background. And then we usually just put our watermarks in one of the corners, either down here or over here. And in order to see better, so you can position that watermark better, go ahead and zoom in. This is the key I used right here. And just put that in the corner. And then a little tip for watermarks, it looks a little bit nicer if you fade them in images so they don't stand out as much. You want them to be in your photo but not pop out. You want them to kind of be in the background. So we like to fade ours. Okay, and then click this little box to go back so you can see the whole pin. All right, so if you're done editing, then you can go up here and click save, and then save it straight to your computer. I hope that helped, and good luck in Pinterest. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact us at contact@sincerelyjean.com.